Yeah, man.
Matter of fact, we finna jump straight into it.
Man, let's get to it.
3 years since 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton was shot and killed outside a Columbia gas station.
And today, jurors heard hours of emotional testimony from witnesses while also seeing newly released body camera and store surveillance video from the day of that shooting. We want to show you one of those moments right now. I don't got no water in my puppy, bro.
In this In this video, you see Cyrus wearing a red jacket, telling Rick Chow's wife he does not have any water in his pockets before picking up his backpack and walking out of the store.
And shortly after, Cyrus was chased by Rick Chow and his son, Andy, before the teenager was shot.
News 19's Kiki Gushu was in the courtroom for all of today's testimony and the moment these videos were shown to jurors.
She is joining us right now from outside the Richland County Courthouse with the latest update. Hi there, Kiki.
How you feel about that?
I mean, there's a lot of emotions, man. You know, I had to be realistic, man. I don't like what took place. I really don't. I hate, that the fact that, you know, this young man that lost his life, and this family has just basically the court they pretty much turned like the deaf ear, like they don't see what's going on. But to be, in retrospective, to be honest, like we got to start getting our kids, man, and start teaching them and stop just letting them roam free. Because I mean, even when I grew up, man, we used to do little wild stuff, but we knew how far to go. If you ain't have none, what you had the reason to run for. And so we got to start basically teaching our kids, especially our sons, man, like when you go in a store, or if if you ain't got no money, man, stay your ass out that store. Like, this case is a different scenario, but at the same time, these Korean, Asian, Chinese, whatever, they probably dealt with a lot of kids coming in and just doing shit, talking shit to them, and you know what I'm saying, bro. We go back way to the movie days, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Shut the fuck up, man. Fix my food, man. Hurry the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. We just basically just be chumping these Chinese folks off, and they probably just tired of it, bro. They got they families and they stores, and you know a lot of time we don't hear that they families and all that, but at the end of the day, we have to hold them accountable, because at the end of the day, if you can't shoot no kid in the back or whatever in just broad daylight like that. Like, if y'all lost a few items or whatever like that, if that's was the case, oh well, he ain't in your store no more. If you see him again, then that's what you got to call the authority for. You in a business. So with that whole scenario, it's like y'all wrong, because why would you chase this boy down? What was y'all trying to prove? Now, if this whole community come and shoot y'all whole family up, then y'all would think that we'll be wrong, or you know what I'm saying, they would be wrong. You see what I'm saying? But this is a kid, and by that being said, again, we have to start taking our time, and we really have to go and start teaching our boys to stop crashing out and doing stupid shit in this day and time. It's getting worse and worse, and we tired of losing our kids to stupid ass shit. It's just simple as that.
All right. When I seen this, and I've been looking at video after video after video, man. I don't feel like this child did nothing wrong.
Right.
Besides the fact that he had a gun, which he shouldn't have had. You know what I mean? Other than that, he did nothing wrong. Um, When Ricky Chow shot him, he didn't have nothing, so he didn't steal nothing, right? And then they threw the narrative that he didn't have any money. He had a phone. Anytime you have a phone, you have money. We are in 2026, right?
Right.
I'm this close to not even carrying my wallet no more if one for my ID. I tap everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? I'm one of the
Facts.
ones that I don't like touching money. Like I'm damn
Mm-hmm.
near tapping everywhere I go. So they said that they got that shit off in court that he didn't have no money. That's not true. He had a phone, right?
Right.
3. I stopped you right here for a reason, right? Cause this is what they said was suspicious. Look, he took the waters out and then he put them back in. Watch this. See, he took the waters out. He put all 4 of the waters back in. So a lot of people say that what was he doing? Why would he take the water out? Why did he put them back in? Look. How many times have you went in the store, went and grabbed the water, and it was hot?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking. Have you ever went in the store, grabbed the water, and it was hot, like room
I mean,
temperature?
yeah, I mean, I've been through that scenario before. A lot of times, they
And
just probably
then,
stop. Yeah,
and then what do? You
put it
take
up
that
this
one out.
bag.
If the next one, see if the next one.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he did.
yeah,
I've done it. Just like people when y'all go to Walmart and then the milk in the front be expired the first day, what you do?
we got
You
to
take the
scroll to the
fucking milk
back.
out and see if it's in the.
Yeah, we scroll to the back because they
That's
put
what
all the old junk to the front and the new to the back.
exactly. I'm not going nowhere and purchasing room temperature water. The actual water is nothing but 25 cents. I'm paying an extra 75 cents because it's cold. I'm not paying for the room temperature water. Not from the store, I'm not. So if I go in the store and the first one hot, I'm gonna grab 2, 3. That fourth one hot, okay, cool. All this shit got to be hot then. Know what I mean? Because just like
Mm-hmm.
anybody thinking, when they stocking the shelves, the shit that's cold going to the back if they don't rotate the damn stock.
Right.
That is exactly what this child was doing. As soon as I seen it, I knew what it was.
And how old was the kid?
14.
Mm.
14. That's what that 14. But this is what they say was suspicious behavior. The nigga looking, he took the waters out. This shit cold. This shit ain't cold. They put it back in. And then we want to know how I further know that, but the video don't show it. After he put the waters back in, he walked over to the other coolers on the wall to see if they had water in it. But we all do that. We'll go look, see if they got water in 2 different places. They never do. All the water's right here, right? He went and looked
Mm-hmm.
at the other coolers. They didn't have no water. So then he went to leave. So she thought he stole water because they fucking water was not cold. Somebody didn't stock the cooler right. Cause that's exactly what that is. Anybody say that's not, they a lie. I still do that to this day. And it ain't with water, it's sodas. How many times you walked in the gas station and the soda wasn't even cold? You don't even want to buy that shit.
But being non-biased and realistic,
Mm-hmm.
the kid went in there, and this is what I go back to: the guidance and the whole thing of doing something.
Mm-hmm.
He went in there trolling, man. And it's unfortunate that he lost his life, but you did because listen,
How was he trolling?
I'm finna explain. Bruh, you went in the store. You already know, and this probably ain't the first time these people done dealt with people coming in, kids coming in, bruh. It's
Mm-hmm.
summertime. They deal with this, bruh. I know. I everybody got a hood store, and
Mm-hmm.
we are seeing it all the time. But if you ain't have nothing on you, why would you take off running? Like, I mean, what was the purpose
I
of
got
you just taking off running like that?
I would have ran too.
But for what? If
Two
you ain't got
Chinese
nothing on you,
two Chinese
listen.
people, two Chinese people and one got a gun, Cuddy.
But he in the store though. He was in the store.
No, he wasn't in the store when he ran. He was outside when he ran.
Listen at what I'm saying, man. Don't get lost in the sauce.
I'm
He
listening.
was in the store, bro. He was in the store when they was
Uh-huh.
checking him, when he was pulling out his whatever. He
Uh-huh.
could, and then yes, you don't got the dog go pull your bag out or whatever like that. But
Mhm.
whatever like that, if you ain't like, listen, I don't have no water, nothing like that. I put the water, whoop, 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 and
Mhm.
just simple as that. But he would.
Okay.
That we have this syndrome, like I ain't got to tell y'all nothing. I ain't got to
No.
do nothing with y'all. And so guess what? When he got outside, which he didn't have to, he went out. He was more safe inside because they wouldn't have done nothing broad daylight inside like that, versus him taking off running like that on
So
the
what?
outside.
Okay. So what are you saying that he should have did?
I just told you. What he should have did was if he was over there with them waters, man, and he know he ain't have nothing on him or whatever like that. It's
Mhm.
nothing for the like, look, bro, I don't have nothing on me. I don't have nothing in my bag. This ain't I have done nothing for y'all stuff. I came in or whatever like that. Hey, it's simple as that. I got money, you know what I'm saying, whatever like that, but you don't we get in this thing where I ain't got to tell these folk now, I ain't got to explain nothing, I ain't got to do that because these folk have a business. And let's be real, bro. Let's truly be real.
Mhm.
They wrong. I hate the fortune that yes, this is a kid, he done lost his life. But when you in a business, in a store, and it's summertime, bro, you run into all type of kids running in, stealing, running out, all type of stuff, bro. You got all type of stuff that goes on in them stores. And this ain't the first time they probably, like I'm not taking up for them because they did wrong. But at the
Mhm.
same time, it's like they was basically waiting on an opportunity. And I
Mhm.
get it, the way it happened, bro. It was more like, man, the next time somebody come in and wants his, bro, I'm gonna shoot him. And it that because that's just how it simply happened like that. It happened too fast like that. So I
It's-
could tell that this has happened more than one time. Not with this young man, but
Mhm.
this is I'm being realistic, bro.
Mhm.
This is not just him. This is us not going back to our roots and teaching our boys and teaching our kids. Stay your ass out of that store, man. Stop doing stupid ass shit.
Okay. Okay. So I get to stand out the stove thing. My thing is this, right? Is that okay, let's start here about the Chinese people about dealing with kids or whatever. When you run a store and establishment, the burden of people interactions is on them. They run the business. They deal with the public. It's not
Mhm.
that child job to have social interactions with anybody. It's a child. Y'all the ones run the business. Y'all deal with the public. It's y'all job to know how to handle situations like this. It shouldn't have been no you running after no niggas because that's not protocol.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? And
wrong.
and
That's wrong.
second this. Um, honestly, he didn't have to empty out his pockets. I'm not finna empty out my pockets. Like, and I don't think that's like a syndrome. Well, I kind of think it's the opposite. Really, if you be like, well, if you ain't got nothing, let them search you. That's kind of like why, like, cause they Chinese that they can just come up and search niggas.
No, listen, bro.
What?
I don't. The reason why I'm telling you, bro,
Mm,
I'm not upholding nobody. They wrong. They are wrong for what they did, but at the same time, bro, at the same time,
mm-hmm,
let's not let's take away that he lost his life. These Chinese folks shot their black boy or whatever like that. Let's take away that. Let's take away that. At the end of the
mm-hmm,
day, you went in the store to get some water. You didn't get the water what you wanted. You put them
mm-hmm.
back or whatever like that. They came over there asking you questions or whatever like that. I was standing up like I ain't even got to steal none of y'all stuff. But you did a pat down like I ain't got nothing. And then you went outside and then you just take off running. Like,
No, he didn't. No, he didn't take off running until they started chasing him, Cuddy. He didn't run until he looked back and seen them chasing him. And then he took off running. And then again, he's being chased by two white guys and two Chinese dudes, and one got a gun. Like, look, hold on, we gonna take it back because
I
he
mean,
he
I
walked out of the
see
store
that part,
peacefully,
but what I'm saying is he walked out and they still
peacefully,
thought
yeah.
he basically like he kind of bloused his shirt. But the book bag is what they was looking at. They weren't looking at his shirt. They were looking at his book bag.
No, he didn't. He didn't have a book bag when he was in the store. They wasn't worrying about the book bag.
Okay.
He was talking about the pockets. Remember fanning pockets? He didn't even have he set the book bag by the front by the door because she told him as soon as he got in there to sit the book bag by the door. So I
Okay.
wish I had the full video, but yeah, this had the video by the door. They weren't worried about the book bag. They said his pockets. So that's when he went to wave in his pockets. He said he ain't got nothing. So at that point, I think he kind of walked off then to make them goddamn go behind him because I don't think they talked and then they squashed it and he walked off. I think
Mm-hmm.
they was like, yo, what you got? Let me see what's in your pocket. And he was
Now
like,
you
no, and just walked
now
off.
you see what I'm
Know what I'm
saying.
saying? No. But yeah, I see what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that's not wrong. He has the right. He don't have to let them folks search him.
But see, that's the point. That's the problem right now. Like we're at a situation, bro. Like, and this is the reason and this is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
We teaching our kids like you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got, man. You don't know how these people think. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to doggone police yourself. We have to doggone start and basically like what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. You can't know what these people gonna do. You don't know how these
Mm-hmm.
people gonna react. Again, I've seen it firsthand. I done seen an incident. Young boy went in the stove, but he had a BB gun. The thing looked real. But he went on a crash out dummy mission on some dummy mission, bruh. Bruh. Then his partner came in. Now these two young boys. Partner had a real gun, but he got a BB gun.
Mm-hmm.
It went left. But bruh, this is what I'm saying. And then they ain't stealing, they ain't going to rob the store for money.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all in there stealing honey buns and
Mm-hmm.
goofy stuff like little
Yeah.
cat food and stuff like that. No, I don't know what could be in a circumstance, but
Mm-hmm.
still, it's like it's like y'all doing this type of stuff, bro. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, big dog, we got to keep it real. Like, unfortunately, I'm not taking up for them. That the people dead wrong. They dead wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna teach my son,
Uh-huh.
bruh, stay with your life, bruh. Because all that trying to, man, I ain't got to show y'all nothing, man. I ain't got to do none of that. You 14 years old, bro. You in these folks' establishment. Walk out with your life, bro. You don't know how these folk gonna react. You have to realize that you're black. These folks are Chinese. At the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, we do business with these Chinese, these foreigners and all that. And this is what I was bringing up to what I was saying before. To the next subject. We people get treated better if they're away and they're not from the United States. This is supposed to be the greatest country in the world, bro.
Yeah.
The
Right.
greatest country in the world. But if you're not from here, bro, you get the government take care of you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why they come over here.
Mm-hmm.
They get these hotels, they
Mm-hmm.
get these gas stations because they get the money, and then guess what?
Mm-hmm.
They have doggone Lulu and Vietnamese boy, send them back home.
Yeah.
Get them rich so they can come over here and they can do the same thing.
When it's their turn, they rotate families out of them stoves and shit. Like, yeah.
I know for a fact, bro. I used to do business
Mm-hmm.
with the Patels. That Patel, you have the people that are Patels, and then you have a
Mm-hmm.
name with the last name Patel. That name go a long way, bro.
Yeah.
That name go a long way with them Arabs. The Patel, bro, they got so much money.
Yeah.
I had to do a Indian wedding for the first time. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
I had to set up Indian wedding, bro.
Mm-hmm.
These folks got money. I had
Mm-hmm.
to ask, bro.
Yeah. Them oil tycoons different.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bro, like they come over here and these folks take care of them.
Yeah.
But we here right now, and
Mm-hmm.
this is where we from, and we struggling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like you got to sometimes pick and battle your truth. I'm gonna teach my son, like, bro, I don't give a damn what your homeboy doing. Stay your ass out that stove.
Mm-hmm.
Stay your ass out that stove, man. You know you ain't got no money. Stay your ass out that stove.
Mm-hmm.
don't be tempted. If you know they going in, they going in doing their thing. Okay, get what? You outside. You feel what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna tell you not to hang out with your homeboy, but guess what? You already know you have to be thinking at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is not going to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
My mom doggone have placed in my head. You have to always, and people say you can't think negative all the time. No, it's not about that. But you have to be able to think about the person to be doing negative. You have to think about the worst case scenario in every situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keep me uprooted. That's what keep me grounded
Mm-hmm.
with
Okay.
every situation. So
Okay.
again, this young man went to the store. He probably was out and about. Maybe it's summertime. Yeah, I want to go get some water. He went, did all that. He could have said, "Hey, y'all got some cold water, whatever like that." He could have did that. See what I'm saying? Like, oh, all these waters hot. Y'all ain't got no cold water. That could have, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being logic. But no, you're doing this and they thinking one thing, then they like, yo, let me see your pockets. And you, man, I ain't got nothing. Then you walking off from these folks.
Mm-hmm.
They already on edge. So now they had already been like, okay, the next person that try me like that, I'm finna bust they behind because I'm tired of losing. We tired of them. They coming over here and just doing what they want to do.
Okay.
So again, we have to start really getting our sons, man, our sons,
Mm-hmm.
and really just being mindful of what you doing and how you doing it. A partner mad at me now because I ain't want to take him all the way over 20 minutes. I don't care about your gas money, bro. It's
Yeah.
late at night. Like I
Right.
don't ride like that.
Mm. Okay.
I just don't. It's no need read for me to go way over there, bro. At this time
Right.
of night. Not that I'm
Right.
scared,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just thinking, bro. Like, why would I need to go all the way over there? And if you can't go at this time of night, why are you trying to go way over there, bro? I don't even
Yeah.
deal with that side of town.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, just to wrap up this Cyrus topic. All right, let me say this. Yeah, I get what you're saying about we you know what? And you know what? It's a shame that because we kind of at a rock and a hard place, right?
Mhm.
The Cyrus Bolton situation. He went in the store. What do we call? Ultimately, I feel like the Chinese people are wrong, and that that Cyrus really ain't do nothing wrong. He had a gun. That was wrong. Know what I mean? But however, you know, whatever. That ain't got nothing to do with the situation. I think I think that it's a shame that because I believe that if Cyrus was white and the waters wasn't cold, it probably wouldn't have happened like that. If Cyrus was white, even if they did ask him to empty out his pockets and he walked off, they wouldn't have ran behind him. I believe if I damn sure know if Cyrus was white and he had a gun running behind him that he damn sure wouldn't have shot. know what I mean? So we live in a time to where we got to have a different talk with our kids that other people got to have a talk with theirs. Other people don't have to have a talk to their kids about not getting shot by Chinese people or police or whoever that may feel quote unquote
Who
threatened,
whoever
right?
threatened, yeah.
Because whenever black people are in the situation, it's always a threat, which is going to be part of our topic later. We're gonna get back to that, but wherever we go, black people is always a threat. So it's kind of like where we at? What do we do, right? Do we teach ourselves to move around it and teach ourselves how to act, knowing that we're a threat? We could do that, but then that'll just be complacent. That'll be that pretty much in a way that's saying, okay, we okay with it. We just gonna learn how to live with it, right? Or we can go against the grain, hoping for change, right? it's just in a rock and a hard place. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? It's not right. Do we learn how to deal with the not right, or do we try to do something to change it?
It's
Right?
coming
But
over there.
I,
Basically it's coming. And I know you want to go. We want to go to another topic, but I want to say this.
mhm,
It's it's knowing that you're going into a realm where this could be.
mhm,
We're black. You are a black boy. So at any given time, your life is suspect. It's
yeah,
no guarantee that you will survive. At any given time, you have to think like that. So, hey, I feel threatened or whatever. However, there's
you don't
precautions that we have to create
right.
and make so our kids and our boys, and
So tell
kids
me
one
this.
thing, but boys is what we really need to really
So
buckle down and really get to.
so tell me this. Due to the fact that we have to have a talk or carry or talk to our kids about every single time you walk out this door, your life is in danger. You don't think that's wrong?
What's wrong?
That we have to do that. The whole scenario, the fact that we have to do that, is that wrong?
I don't know. It's not wrong, but because come on, man. This is the beginning of time. This is the world we live in.
Oh,
It
no,
is
no,
it's
no. We black people, not the white people or the Chinese people. It's just us. We don't know how to have
Yeah,
that talk.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's the world we live in. I want at the end of the day, I want my son to outlive me.
Hmm.
Like it's been too many situations where, bro, I can tell you, bro. Like I was niggas, my schoolmates. I got a couple of middle school when I was in middle school when they was getting killed.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, bro. When I made it to high school, I had I'm talking about, man, so many while I was in high school, and then when I graduated, bro, like, bro, before I even hit 30.
Hmm.
I had people I went to school with died at 22, 21.
Right.
That I'm talking about a handful of
Hmm.
that's dead, gone,
Yeah.
prison for the rest of their life, all type of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and by 4, 5 of them, I knew that they was gonna get killed. That's wrong to say, but I
Yeah.
knew they was gonna get killed because of how they
Yeah.
carry themselves. They was
Yeah.
crashing out at an early age, bro. And it's like
Mhm.
sometimes, bro, when the way you carry yourself and your demeanor, bro, they might have been actually more scared of him than he was probably scared of them. They,
I'm pretty sure they were.
you see what I'm saying? So yes, it's wrong. It's always wrong, bro. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying, we have to. It's a must. It's imperative, bro, that you have to dog. We have to doggone tell our black sons, hey man, you with your homeboy, you with y'all, you know what I'm saying? All this crashing out, man. I ain't finna let nigga know nothing. I ain't finna do nothing. Man, you can't be gangster all the time, bro. You
Mm.
got to pick and choose when the time to be gangster. And guess what?
On
All the time, bro. Because you
ought
go in the
ought to
people's
be
store, you
wait
go, they got something behind that counter.
ought to, ought to be treated like a citizen.
Hey, just stay to yourself and act
There you go.
accordingly.